welcome to the Autosport Show 2012.
In the night, you are going to come across a lot of drivers who are weaving from one side of the road to the other, so they're just trying to find their way.
We'll find a little bit more about that during the race, but first of all I'd like to welcome Alana from GRAND-AM. Alana's obviously one of the key movers in the whole GRAND-AM project.
As a racing driver, I know it's completely different from what I've been doing from Formula 3.
I was used to see the wheels in front of the car, and now I'm in a prototype. You need to judge where you're going, so I had a really warm welcome in America. I was very pleased to be welcome in that way.
I just want to give everyone that information that it's a great opportunity, it's a new experience, you know, it's a fantastic event to be part of it.
Obviously not used to, it's very, very different to what I usually race, obviously having raced in the F3 Cup this year.
Because obviously it's the 50th anniversary this year, which is quite big, and that's actually a real nice cherry on the cake to be competing at that event, because I'm sure it'll be extra special for that.
You know, when you come that first corner, 165, braking, down a couple of gears, and it's moving around, and you're thinking, this really doesn't feel bolted, and all of a sudden you've stopped, and it's like, wow, what a feeling. And the banking as well, you come up to it the first lap, and it's like somebody just rotates your world.
We've got so much momentum built up. We've got a lot of fabulous drivers that are now going to be participating for this upcoming event, new manufacturers that are on board. Obviously, we're pleased with Motors TV now going ahead and actually doing live coverage of our races. So for us, it's just on the upswing, yeah.
Historical must-do, the opener to the season, the first thing you did if you...
GRAND-AM are doing a great job. Good platform, good for drivers who are young, who want to try and get a sports car career started. Good for gentlemen drivers who want to, you know, operate at the highest levels. Great circuits, good championship, equalise, make sure that you're competitive, gives you a chance. So overall, I think they've got some big things ahead of them.
Maybe you'll recall what Blundell's lap time was. I'm sure, since it was only a couple of weeks ago, you'll recall what Felipe Nasr's lap time was. Could you give us both those figures?
Not off the top of my head. I don't want to take sides.
You're cheeky.
Mr. Blundell, obviously, I've seen him race in a lot of different categories, including Group C in the past and Indy cars here, and he is certainly more than confident in what he has. Maybe lost a little bit in age. He's gained in experience and smarts. Mr. Nasr and the younger generation should take heed to the fact that fast is good, but you got to be smart and you got to be thinking about what you're doing in this event, in any event, but you got to do it longer and more often for this. So there's still a lot to learn in your first time, but those boys are pretty good and they'll do just fine.
Thank you, Mark. I'll send a check in the post. No, just talking about that, I mean, he does have a weight advantage.
It's carnage. It's a lot of fun, but it's very busy. The track's just changing every lap.
A long time I don't drive go-karts, so it's good fun to be here. I know it means a charity, but for drivers who always come here to have some fun, it's a great experience.
Going into that first corner, actually down off that bank, down into that toilet. Imagine 85 cars plowing into there. It's like...
Thank you very much, all of you, for coming to this champagne toast to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Rolex 24-hour race. And of course, you're also celebrating the 3rd year of the Sunoco Daytona Challenge. We have the 2 previous winners, Derek Johnson, Ross Kaiser, and Felipe. We also have added this year the Sunoco GRAND-AM Challenge, where we have a very, very good winner in Aaron Steele, who won the MSV F3 Cup.
I was in the audience yesterday at the GRAND-AM launch, and I watched your face when they suggested there are 85 starters on the grid. Have you any comment?
Bring it on.
And Alana, you allied with them.
Has everyone seen the announcement about Motors TV this year? Raise your hand. Yes. Is that a wonderful thing or not? Yes. Very good. So that's a great addition. A lot of live hours for not only the Rolex 24, but also the Rolex series. Nasr will be able to be watched by you who've seen him all season long as a champion here, and we're looking forward to the growth that will bring. And I'm not sure about the next 50 years for me, but at least a few more decades. So.
We'll be going out there early in the week before the race. I think we go out on the Tuesday. The race is on the Friday, so it gives you a couple of days to acclimatise and settle back into that body clock, which is actually all right when you go there, but when you come back, it's not so good.
I just cannot really wait to get there, and well, we're going to be racing against the top drivers over there, so it will be fun. It's a long, at least we got 24 hours to enjoy that.